Good morning, investors and traders. In today's segment, we'll be talking about Brent and crude prices, which have tanked. In fact, Brent and crude prices dropped 12%, their worst one-day sell-off since November last year. Why that sell-off has happened? Does that mean the oil rally has finished? And are we moving to the downside, or will there be an upside move in this rally? That is the focus for this particular segment. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, I highly recommend you to do so. Here is briefly risk disclaimer and risk warnings in front of you. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with your own account managers. Now, a bit about myself. I come with a wealth of 15 years of trading experience. During this time period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader with Bank of America, and as a hedge fund trader with Bank of New York Mellon, and as an equity trader with Bank of America, currently providing services as a chief analyst for EverTrade. Now, as we've discussed in our previous analysis, and we pointed out that this is a very, very important area where we could potentially see the price coming off its highs. Of course, there was an area above this one as well, but this particular area was pointed out in our previous analysis, and we did also point out another area of important support, which was just over here. Obviously, the price didn't really respect this area of support, hence it crossed and violated that. The next area of support, or this particular area, was once again mentioned in our analysis the last time as well. We talked about it, prices coming into this one, and that is exactly what happened. Yes, there has been a small bit of a violation, but that would be taken care of from your stop levels, because you would have a stop level of literally 5%, and the price maneuver from this area wasn't more than 5%. So we had, in all, we had two different opportunities. One was to short oil over here, the second was to buy oil from here. Now the prices have moved to the upside, as you can see from here. But at the same time, we do have another great opportunity to buy. That is, if the current bounce back doesn't really work and the price begins to lose its momentum further and comes into this area of support. Now, of course, the question really is that why are we seeing this particular individual sell-off anyway? We are seeing that because there's an optimism that yes, the OPEC would be able to increase production, US producers would be able to produce production, but that is purely just an optimism with no actual facts, with no actual reality. The situation hasn't changed. This sell-off that happened is mainly what I believe is investors booking some profit off from this particular rally, this massive rally which happened up to here, and then the rally took over here, and then the rally went all the way here. So we had really three big rallies in oil prices, and over here traders just kind of decided that it is a good time for them to book some profit off, and then that's why we saw this particular sell-off in the price action. Now what we're going to do moving forward from here really is we're going to slightly fine tune this area like that, and then we're going to keep an eye on the 50-day simple moving average, which by the way is in pink line, represented by the pink line over here. This is your 50, this is your 100, and this is your 200-day simple moving average. So we're going to wait for the price to maybe if it comes over here. As for the RSI, we see the RSI moving away from its overbought area of above 70, because anything which is near 70 represents overbought, anything which is near 30 represents oversold. The price was last time was near oversold territory was back in November 2021, and now or after that the price has started to move higher. So is the RSI. The RSI went into overbought territory over here, right over here, which was met by a small sort of a sell-off. But over here, right at this particular point, while the price was going to the upside, the RSI over here was in oversold territory. We did see a small bit of a sell-off, which was reflected by the RSI over here. But overall, what we did see really in terms of the price action is that the RSI over here was way overbought and a retracement was due, which has happened. But we are still far away from reaching anywhere close enough to the oversold areas. So we could potentially see a sell-off, or given the fact that the war is still very much on the forefront, we could see this particular market, this particular support level playing back on and the price taking its turn further from here. Keep an eye on these particular price levels. We'll be back with more analysis soon.